This graph is from a study where 16 strength-trained men performed 3 sets of 8 reps in the squat with 75% of the 1RM when standing on a force plate to measure the force and power they generated. What we see here is the force generated for each rep in their 3 sets, so each dot represents a repetition. We see that force drops off for each repetition even though the load is constant because it's a barbell. They generate far more force in the beginning of the sets compared to the end of the sets. This is probably why controlled studies failed to find any difference in strength gains between training close to failure or stopping far from it. You are generating more force in the beginning of the set, and if it is one thing that strength likes, it is high force training. Not to be confused with power, which is force over a distance per unit of time. And power dropped off even more during the sets. While force dropped by about 15% from the first to last rep, power dropped by almost 50%. If you are training for strength and power, the first few reps in the set are probably the most important. But if you're training for muscle growth, the last few reps are probably the most stimulating. These are the reps where the weight has slowed down and your muscle fibers are timed to form a lot of connections, and the individual muscle fibers have experienced high mechanical tension. If you want to skew your training results towards strength and power, you want to perform more sets where you are fresh. And if you want to focus more on muscle growth, you want to take your sets closer to failure. And hey, both types of training will definitely make you both bigger and stronger. If you're confused, just lift something heavy until you're tired.